my name is Andrea Geddes. Today's date is Tuesday, March 24th. We have a great show for you today, and even though you're at home, let's please stand for the flag salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For the next couple of weeks, we will be keeping you connected to the school community with info, videos, and announcements. In today's broadcast, we have an encouraging video from Ms. Bedoya, our joke of the day, and our weekly segment of Trivia Tuesday. Besides all of that, we have some news to share from ASB and an update on some of the cool things you guys are creating at home. Speaking of ASB, later on this week, Mr. Plant will be sharing news about next year's ASB leaders. He is looking for some 6th and 7th graders who are interested in helping Griffiths be the best middle school around. Tune in on Thursday for all of the details. Now it's time to share our staff shout out for the day. Check out this message from Ms. Bedoya.
Hi students, welcome to today's GMG. I'm Ms. Bedoya, your vice principal, and I just wanted to welcome you guys to kind of just my space. Right now we're on my couch. I have 2 TV trays, the one this computer is on and then one with all my work. And I have a desk here in my house, but it's a little bit messy. So until I get it cleaned, I'll be moving over there after I clean it up. So I'll make sure that that's one of my goals this coming week. But I wanted to just welcome you guys and tell you guys how much I miss you. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are just definitely just being your best selves every single day and being kind to everyone around you. And I hope you enjoy today's GMG. Bye.
Thank you, Ms. Bedoya. We hope you are logging into Google Classroom each and every day. Even though we are not in class together, we are still in school. Now it's time for some laughs. Check out today's joke of the day.
Preview. Preview. Preview.
That was funny. A big thanks goes out to my fellow GMG students for keeping us connected as a tribe during these difficult times. Just a reminder that the GMS library has a ton of resources as well as the Griffiths counselors. If you need to reach out to the Griffiths counselors, check out their Instagram feed at GMS_counselors_DUSD. You can also follow the GMS Indians for all of the latest news and updates. And you can check out the latest awesome artwork created by the art students at GMS Art. Speaking of awesome, today we have an awesome segment of Trivia Tuesday. Good luck, but don't call in.
Preview. 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 Preview.
Audio Jungle.
Good evening, everyone. John Garcia from Downey Unified. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to our entire Downey Unified family, our community, our staff. Everybody over the course of the last week and a half has been absolutely amazing. On behalf of the Board of Education and myself, I just want to say how proud we are of all of our Downey Unified family for the quick action, for making things happen for our kids, everything from continuing to feed our kids to our continuity of learning plan, making sure that our kids are getting their education, getting what it is that they need, and devices. Last week we handed out hundreds of devices to our middle school and high school students. This week on Monday we began our handing out of devices to our elementary school students who are in need of devices to continue their learning as well. And we're really excited about that happening as well. So as we look forward, I do want to share with you that on Friday, the Los Angeles County Office of Education came out with a recommendation to move the school dismissal from March the 30th to having students return on Tuesday, May the 5th. I do want to share that at this evening's special Board of Education meeting, the board voted to continue our students to be dismissed until May the 5th and return on that day. During that time, I want to share a few things about what's going to happen. We will continue to distribute food to our students. Last week, we served thousands of meals to our students in a grab-and-go fashion. I really want to recognize again our amazing food services staff, our site administrators, and all the volunteers who have been helping with that. We'll continue to do that with the exception of our spring break, which is scheduled for April 13 through 17 at this point. So again, other than that, we'll continue to do it from our 10 to 12:30 slot. I do want to share a little bit about what's happening with state testing. We are also getting into our testing window. As of now, the state of California has canceled all of our state testing. That includes all of our 3 through 8 and grade 11 testing. The one exception to that isn't from the state of California, it's actually from the College Board. They will continue on with advanced placement testing for those of you high school parents and high school staff who work with students in advanced placement classes. The AP testing will continue per the College Board. It's going to be a different format this year. It's going to be more of an online. Continue to work with your principals and your staff to get word on what it is that's going to look like. Lastly, before I get to the close of this thing, I do want to address our seniors directly. Guys, we're thinking of you. Really tough way to go out on your senior year. We know that you've been looking forward to this your entire educational career, and I want you to know that we feel you. We'll continue to work with our high school principals, our high school teachers, to figure out what it is we can do. We don't know what the future is going to look like, especially as it gets deeper into April and May, and as we start the beginning of May, we know that's the last few weeks of your senior year. We know there are a lot of activities. We're going to continue to work on what it is we can do, what we're able to do given where things are at that time in the state of California, what's happening, directions from the governor and the county. But seniors, I want you to know, the board and I, we're thinking of you, your teachers, your principals, they're all thinking of you. We want to figure something out. We're going to work really hard to do that. In closing, I just want to share that we'll get through this together. We'll continue to work together as a Downey Unified family. And I really can't emphasize that word enough, that we are a family. We'll continue to do the best we can, working together, collaborating, making this the best we can. Our kids deserve the best. All of you are the best. Thank you, everyone, and have a good evening.
Well, make sure to check back tomorrow to see another edition of Good Morning Griffiths from Home. That's it for today's broadcast. Signing off for today, my name is Andrea. Have a terrific Tuesday.